Hi, my name is Eve Silver, and I'm really excited to be part of World Read Aloud Day. The book I'm going to be reading from today is called Rush. Rush is the first book in the Game trilogy, published by Catherine Teagan Books, an imprint of HarperCollins. It is a young adult trilogy, and in Rush, Mickey Jones, a 16-year-old girl who just wants to be normal, finds out she's anything but when her alien DNA sees her dragged into a game where she has to hunt aliens or be hunted by them. I'm going to be reading a scene where Mickey first encounters the Drow, who are the aliens in the story. Rochelle's beside me. Shoulder to shoulder, we edge toward the door. Close your eyes, Jackson barks. Confused, I freeze. There's a flash of light, blindingly bright. I blink, wishing I had done as Jackson said, as colored halos obscure my vision. They dance and flicker and then disappear, leaving only a rectangle of light boxed in by the dark doorframe. I see then that the door's gone, and in front of me are people. No, they aren't people. They have limbs, hair, faces, but they aren't human. After the first glance, they don't look even remotely human. They're pure, painful white, so bright they throw off a glare. They look like they've been dipped in glass, smooth and polished, but fluid. And their eyes, they're a silvery color, like the mercury in the antique thermometer that my mom used to have at the side of the front porch. When I was 10, I knocked that thermometer off with my wooden kendo sword, shattering the glass. The little blobs of mercury went all over the porch. I was a kid. I didn't know better. I touched them, prodding the little balls until they joined the bigger blob. My mom swooped down on me and snatched me away, telling me it was poison. It could kill me. I stare at the things in front of me, the Drow. I can't look away. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I remember Jackson talking about Medusa. Don't look at their eyes. They're mercury eyes. They're poison. They will kill me. I want to move. I want to blink. But my will is not my own. I'm drowning in a silver lake. Drowning. Something tangles in my hair and yanks my head, so my face turns to the side. I gasp. Jackson lets go, his fingers sliding through my hair. Don't look, he snarls. And I realize that he just saved my butt, and that what had felt like hours had been only seconds. The aliens pour through the open doorway, fluid and terrifying. I can't tell how many there are. They're everywhere, moving wraith-like and impossibly fast between us. Divide and conquer. My pulse races. I spin and spin again, backpedaling, tripping, almost falling, trying to keep them in sight. I point my weapon, but I have no clue what to do with it. Jackson leaps in front of me, the metal cylinder in one hand, a long-bladed black knife in the other. Why don't I have a knife? At least that I might be able to use. Light streaks toward us. Jackson slashes down and misses as the light retreats. Then it comes at us again. He slashes at it again, misses. I know nothing about the Drow, but instinct tells me they're toying with us. My chest moves with shallow, panting breaths. I want to help. I want to fight. I have no idea what to do. Tiny bursts of blinding light come at us. Jackson jumps in front of me again, spinning in midair, taking the brunt of those lights full on his back, taking the hit for me. His face twists with pain. I grab the front of his shirt and yank him aside. I'm still pointing my weapon. I'm still wishing it would work. A weird, high-pitched hum hits my ears. Something surges from Jackson's weapon like black oil forced out under immense pressure. Time seems to slow as I watch. I know the battle is unfolding in fractions of seconds, but I feel like I can see everything in freeze-frame clarity. As I watch, the darkness becomes a black mass that swells and contracts, oily and slick, moving with speed and power that defies my understanding. The mass exerts an incredible pull. I feel drawn to it, sucked toward it like matter to a black hole. The streak of light stops abruptly and flickers in and out of human form, so fast I can barely see the transitions. It cringes back, away from the dark surge, even as it is dragged inexorably along the floor. Then the light is snuffed out, the The human form is gone, just gone, and the darkness retracts into Jackson's metal cylinder. The whole thing makes me think of a frog flicking out its tongue to snatch a fly and drag it into its waiting maw. For an instant, I can't breathe, and then I can. A sharp inhalation that inflates my lungs and sends my blood zipping through my veins. Jackson killed it, and I stood beside him and watched. So if you're intrigued by the story, you can check out more in Rush.